Hello, Kansas City Chiefs fans. I'm Nick Rivers, and welcome to the Chiefs Playbook, your official channel for everything about the most successful team of the last decade. Today, we're diving deep into a story that's stirring up the Kansas City fanbase. The possibility that the Chiefs could trade for a rival tight end during this offseason. But before we get into that, let's recap. Travis Kelce announced he'll return for one more season, but he also made it clear this will be his last. And that means KC needs to start thinking about what comes next. The future is now, and it looks like an old enemy might become a new ally. Let's go. Before we get into today's topic, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, thanks for the support, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss any breaking news about the Chiefs. Every interaction helps us grow and bring you more high-quality content. Let's go together all the way to Super Bowl 60. Speaking of legacy and transition, Travis Kelce is closing out his career as one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history. 9 Pro Bowls, 3 rings, and one of the best ever at his position. But reality is knocking. He's entering his final season. At 35 years old, Kelce still put up solid numbers during the Super Bowl 59 campaign. 68 receptions, 874 yards, and 5 touchdowns, proving he's still relevant even in the twilight of his career. Still, it's time to plan for the future. Patrick Mahomes is in his prime, and he needs reliable weapons to keep the Chiefs' offense running at full throttle. The front office knows this. Kelce's departure will leave a huge void, and replacing him won't be easy. The draft doesn't always bring instant impact players, and the names available in free agency aren't that exciting. So why not look within the division? Speaking of the draft, the Chiefs have several defensive needs, but offense remains a strategic priority. However, the tight end market isn't promising for 2026. This year's draft class also isn't as strong as in years past. That makes it even more interesting to look for someone who's already been drafted, but is currently underutilized. One name gaining traction is Michael Mayer, a second-round pick by the Raiders in the 2023 draft. Many analysts saw him as the best tight end in that class, but Brock Bowers was prioritized by the Raiders, taking over the main role. Mayer ended the season with just 39 catches, 362 yards, and 2 TDs, disappointing numbers for a player of his potential. But it's not all on him. The offensive system in Las Vegas was disorganized, and Mayer was never properly utilized. In a scheme like Andy Reid's, which values motion, multiple formations, and uses tight ends as a key piece in short and intermediate passing, Mayer could really thrive. And that's where this crazy but genius idea comes in, a trade between rivals. According to Anthony Palacios of Last Word on Sports, the Chiefs should consider making a deal with the Las Vegas Raiders to acquire Mayer. It sounds unlikely, but not impossible. Imagine this. The Chiefs offer a 3rd or 4th round pick in 2026 in exchange for Mayer and maybe a future late-round pick. The Raiders accept, clear their roster, and restart with Bowers as their centerpiece. Mayer gets a fresh start, moving out of a chaotic environment and into one of the best offensive systems in the league, with a Hall of Fame quarterback and a head coach who knows how to maximize player potential. It's a low-risk, high-reward move. If Mayer develops under Reid's guidance, he could become the perfect successor to Kelce. If it doesn't work out, the Chiefs will still be in a good position to pursue other options in the draft or free agency. And this trade would send a clear message. The Chiefs are focused on the future without giving up on the present. While enjoying Kelce's farewell season, they'd already be shaping the next era. Let's break it down technically. Mayer has the ideal physical profile. 6 feet 4 inches, 247 pounds, good hands, excellent footwork, and high football IQ. His ability to block and run short/intermediate routes fits perfectly into Reid's scheme, especially in 12 and 13 personnel packages that the Chiefs frequently use. In college, Mayer was highly productive at Notre Dame, showing consistency, toughness, and field awareness. Many expected him to be picked well before number 42 overall, but with sky-high expectations for Bowers, the Raiders went with a dynamic duo of elite TEs. However, Bowers quickly took over the spotlight, leaving Mayer in a secondary role. With limited involvement in the game plan and few clear opportunities, Mayer never had the chance to show his full potential. In free agency, the available names are limited and mostly aging veterans. Options like Gerald Everett, Dalton Schultz, and Tyler Conklin exist, but none have Meyer's upside. Plus, signing any of them would require significant cap space, something the Chiefs must manage carefully with Kelce still on the roster. As for the 2025 draft, the tight end class doesn't look very promising. While there are some intriguing prospects, like Luke Musgrave, Packers, Isaiah Likely, Ravens, and Josh Weil, Titans, their immediate impact isn't guaranteed. And with Mahomes in his prime, the Chiefs can't afford to wait. There's also a symbolic aspect to this potential trade. Bringing in a player from the Raiders, historically the team's biggest rival, shows the Chiefs' unrelenting ambition. It's a direct message to the rest of the league: we're here to win, and we'll do whatever it takes. It also gives fans something new to get excited about during Kelce's final season. Having Meyer on the roster would allow for a smooth transition, with Kelce serving as a mentor in the early months, helping him learn the playbook and integrate into the team. Of course, not everyone's on board with the idea. Some analysts believe giving up a valuable pick for a player who hasn't proven himself yet in the NFL is risky. Others think the Chiefs should invest in the draft or wait until 2026, when the class might be stronger. But others argue that you can't judge Meyer by what he did in Las Vegas, but rather by what he could become in Kansas City. The technical and physical leap he could make in a structured system with an elite quarterback is unpredictable, but very plausible. The answer seems clear: make the offer. A third or fourth round pick is not an outrageous price for a potentially transformative talent. If Meyer fits in, he could be the next big name at the position. If not, the Chiefs still have backup plans. Plus, this move would show the creativity and flexibility of GM Brett Veach, who's been criticized in the past for being too conservative. Acting quickly and boldly could shift that narrative. So, what do you think? Would you give up a valuable pick for Michael Mayer? Do you think he has the potential to shine in Kansas City? Or would you rather wait for the draft and invest elsewhere? Drop your comments down below. We want to hear your opinion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with other Chiefs fans. See you in the next video here on the Chiefs Playbook. Go Chiefs!